Billy, can you hear us? Billy, goddammit, Billy, can you...
Evacuate the station.
Hello, what exactly was Operation Hourglass? Explained, the Monarch's secret Hollow Earth mission. Monarch, Legacy of Monsters reveals that Monarch staged a secret voyage to the Hollow Earth years before any Monsterverse films. Spoilers for Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Episode 9 follow. Summary: the Monarch carried out a secret Hollow Earth operation dubbed Operation Hourglass in the 1960s, suggesting that the government was actively researching Hollow Earth prior to Godzilla vs. Kong. Operation Hourglass focused on luring a Titan to stabilize the Hollow Earth's fragile passageways, allowing humanity to enter via a giant ball-shaped device. The aftermath of Operation Hourglass was a failure, resulting in the deaths of the majority of the human team and the loss of Monarch's funding, which led to the organization's crisis in 1973. A significant breakthrough in Monarch, Legacy of Monsters confirms that Monarch conducted a secret Hollow Earth expedition called Operation Hourglass in the 1960s. Prior to the series, it was widely assumed that humanity knew relatively little about the Hollow Earth prior to Godzilla vs. Kong. However, it turns out that the government was actively engaged in efforts to discover the Hollow Earth years before the concept was presented in Kong, Skull Island. In Kong, Skull Island, Bill Randa and Houston Brooks set out to verify the Hollow Earth idea, which proposed that huge creatures traverse the globe unobserved by using a network of underground tunnels. The concept expanded further in Godzilla, King of the Monsters, when the Monarch followed Godzilla into a Hollow Earth tunnel that held an ancient, abandoned city. Godzilla vs. Kong was yet another step forward for civilization, as its human characters ventured beneath the planet's surface into a healthy environment. However, Monarch, Legacy of Monsters claims that Monarch surreptitiously sent humans to the Hollow Earth decades ago. The Titan discoveries of Bill and Keiko Randa inspired Operation Hourglass. In Monarch Legacy of Monsters, Lee Shaw and Keiko are sitting on a dock. In the Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Episode 8 1956 flashback narrative, Wyatt Russell's Lee Shaw requested Monarch scientists Keiko Miura and Bill Randa to compile all of their Titan-related research. This included the pair's theories concerning the Hollow Earth. Randa accounted for the few Titan sightings in 1954 with dubious theories of teleportation, but changed his mind after observing a bug pass through a hole in a map he was researching. Randa realized the Titans of the Monsterverse go from place to place via a subterranean realm after seeing the bug resurface from another hole on the map. Lee Shaw turned over this research to General Puckett in order to keep their federal financing. Monarch, Legacy of Monsters Episode 9 revealed that, while it took some time, Monarch did act on the information provided by Bill and Keiko. In 1962, the government conducted a mission called Operation Hourglass, which was intended to be an expedition to the Hollow Earth. The idea was to enter the Monsterverse through a Hollow Earth passage discovered in Kansas at an indeterminate date and time. According to Puckett, most of the project originated in Dr. Suzuki's thoughts. Explained, Monarch's plan to avoid Hollow Earth rifts. Episode 6 of Monarch Legacy of Monsters features Lee Shaw. The largest hurdle to entering the Hollow Earth realm is in distance. It's the tremendous energy barriers Monarch refers to as rifts. It was revealed in Godzilla vs. Kong that Monarch was unable to properly pass through one, resulting in the death of Nathan Lynn's brother. To avoid this problem and safely arrive at the Hollow Earth realm, a highly advanced Apex vehicle was necessary. Surprisingly, Monarch already had a way of getting to the Titan's realm, although a far more deadly one. The Hollow Earth exploration plan for Operation Hourglass was predicated on gaining the notice of a monster. As Puckett explained, the tunnels are too unstable, which is why the unintentional assistance of a Titan is required to make them passable. The government used radiation as bait to get a Titan to briefly pass through a fissure, similar to how they used plutonium to bring Godzilla out in 1954. When a Titan travels through the gap, it stabilizes it just long enough for a group of humans to piggyback on the Titan and travel to the Hollow Earth in a big, ball-shaped contraption. Puckett indicated that they would drop the bait down the tube after notifying the Titan, which is how this might happen without causing mass destruction in Kansas. The goal of this method was to deter the organism from finishing its journey to the surface. This is how Lee, May, and Kate wound up in the Hollow Earth in 2015. They unintentionally followed the bug, Titan, after it emerged from the rift in Kazakhstan. What happened following Operation Hourglass? In Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, John Goodman plays Bill Randa, who is looking up. After Operation Hourglass, there were probably no more trips to the Hollow Earth until after Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Part of the reason for this was that it was viewed as a failure. Except for Lee Shaw, the entire human squad died in a crash after tracking a Titan that could be identified as the Monsterverse's Ion Dragon. Monarch assumed there were no survivors, not realizing Shaw would resurface in the 1980s, unaltered by the passage of time. During his absence, Puckett informed Randa that Monarch was losing financing due to the lives lost during Operation Hourglass and Monarch's inability to find a solution. Thank you for watching.